Hi everyone, it's me, and this is my diary. It's pretty beat up, I know. It holds a lot of feelings. Most of them are about my sister. You see, my sister is like the sun. Everywhere she goes, people just seem to orbit around her. She's got this effortless glow, this magnetic charm that I've always watched from the sidelines. It's not that I'm not happy for her. I am. I really am. But sometimes, when you're living in the shadow of the sun, it can get a little cold. And a little lonely. This diary knows all about that. It's seen all the tears, all the scribbled out frustrations. Today, I thought maybe it's time to share a few pages. Maybe someone out there knows what it feels like to be the moon to someone else's sun. It always starts the same way. We'll walk into school, and it's like a scene from a movie. "Hey, Chloe." Someone yells from down the hall. A group of girls will rush over, giggling and pulling her into a hug. My friends will even get swept up in it. They'll wave at me, a quick, "Hey Anna," before their attention is pulled back to the main event, my sister. She handles it all with such grace, a bright smile that never seems to dim. She laughs. Her hair will fall perfectly, and she remembers the name of every single person who speaks to her. And I'm just there, standing a few feet away, holding my books, a satellite in her universe. I try to smile, to look like I belong, but most of the time I feel invisible. It's like I'm watching a movie of my own life, and I'm not even the main character. And then there's him, Leo. He has this way of smiling that makes my stomach do a complete flip. His laugh is the best sound in the world, and for months, I've been building up the courage to just say something more than hi to him in chemistry class. I practice conversations in my head, imagine scenarios where he really see me. But all those daydreams shattered one afternoon. I saw them by the lockers. Leo and Chloe. He was leaning against the wall, laughing at something she said. The way he looked at her. It was the way I always hoped he would look at me. It wasn't just friendly admiration. It was something more. My heart just kind of sank. It felt like a physical weight in my chest. In that moment, all the little insecurities, all the quiet jealousies I'd been pushing down, they all came rushing to the surface. It was official. I wasn't just the invisible sister. I was the invisible girl. That night, I opened my diary. The pages are filled with entries just like this one. "Dear diary," I wrote. "Today was the worst. He likes her." Of course, he likes her. Everyone likes her. Why wouldn't he? She's perfect. She's bright and funny and beautiful. And what am I? I'm just Chloe's sister. I feel so stupid for ever thinking he might see me. It's like I'm trying to compete in a race I was never even entered in. I hate feeling this way. I hate being so jealous, but I don't know how to stop. It just hurts. My handwriting gets sloppier as I go, the ink smudged by a few stray tears. Flipping through, I see the same themes over and over. Chloe got the lead in the school play. Chloe was voted prom queen. Chloe, Chloe, Chloe. My entire world, my entire identity felt like it was defined by her. My diary wasn't just a book. It was a cage for all the resentment I was too ashamed to admit I felt. A few days later, the school talent show was announced. Chloe, of course, was planning to sing. She has a voice like an angel. Everyone was already saying she was a shoo-in to win. I usually just helped backstage, but this time, something was different. As I sat in my room, staring at my diary, I felt this surge of frustration. I was so tired. Tired of being invisible, tired of being jealous. Tired of just being Chloe's sister. I looked over at my own guitar, gathering dust in the corner. I used to play all the time, writing my own little songs that were just for me. They were my secrets, even more so than my diary. They were about how I really felt, raw and unfiltered. And in that moment, a crazy idea sparked. What if I shared one? What if, for just 3 minutes, I stepped out of the shadow and onto the stage? The thought was terrifying. My hands started to shake just thinking about it. But the alternative staying quiet forever suddenly felt even scarier. The night of the talent show, my heart was pounding so hard I was sure everyone could hear it. Backstage, Chloe gave me a huge supportive hug. "You're going to be amazing, Anna," she said, her eyes shining with genuine pride. For a second, my jealousy melted away, replaced by a wave of gratitude. But then I saw Leo in the front row and the nerves came crashing back. When they called my name, I walked out onto the stage, my legs feeling like jelly. The spotlight was so bright, blinding me to the audience. It was just me, my guitar, and the microphone. I took a deep breath and started to play. The song was one I wrote after seeing Leo with Chloe. It wasn't about hate or anger. It was about feeling small, about wanting to be seen. As I sang the words I had only ever written in my diary, something incredible happened. The fear started to fade, replaced by a sense of release. I was finally saying it all out loud. When the last chord faded, the room was silent for a beat. And then, applause. It started small, then grew louder and louder. I opened my eyes and saw people smiling, some even wiping away a tear. In that moment, it didn't matter if I won. It didn't matter if Leo liked my sister. What mattered was that I had found my own voice. I wasn't just a reflection of Chloe's light. I had my own. It was quieter, maybe a little sadder, but it was mine. I realized that my whole life I'd been comparing my moonlight to her sunshine without ever appreciating the beauty of the moon itself. They're different, but both are beautiful in their own way, and for the first time I felt beautiful too. After the show, people came up to me, not to ask about Chloe, but to tell me how much they loved my song, how it made them feel something, and then Leo walked over. My heart did its familiar little flip, but this time it was different. "Hey," he said, a soft smile on his face. That was, "Wow, I never knew you wrote music." I just shrugged, a real smile spreading across my face. "There's a lot you don't know about me," I said, and for the first time I believed it. We talked for a while, not about my sister, but about music, about my song, about me. It wasn't a fairy tale ending where he suddenly fell in love with me. It was something better. It was real. So here's the newest entry in my diary. "Dear diary, I played my song tonight. I was terrified, but I did it, and it felt amazing. I think I finally get it. I don't have to be the sun. I can be the moon, and that's okay. In fact, it's pretty great. I have my own light. And I'm just starting to let it shine. Life isn't about being the most popular or the most admired. It's about finding what makes you, you. It's about finding your own voice, even if it trembles a little when you first start to use it. My journey isn't over, but for the first time, I'm excited to see where my own path leads, not the one in my sister's shadow. So if you're out there feeling invisible, I see you. Find your own song and sing it loud. Thanks for listening to my story. I'll see you next time.